Hey guys, it's Cash Kicks here and thank you for this video. Today I have my entire sneaker collection video. This is very, very highly anticipated, and yeah, I haven't posted one in a long time. So it's been a little over a year, and I try to do one every summer, so figured it's time for a new one. My collection is very different from the last video, as you guys can tell, and you guys will see. It is very different. A lot better in my opinion, that's just me. But before I get into it, I did want to let you guys know I will be giving away this $50 Nike gift card on my Instagram. My Instagram's CashKicks9, as you guys can see on the screen. But yeah, if you guys want to go give me a follow, you guys can see how to win this $50 Nike gift card for absolutely free. There we go, throw it over there. I do post different like fit pics and all sorts of stuff on my Instagram, so I also do post stuff for sale because I'm a reseller, and I'll get into that in a second. But I just want to let you guys know about the gift card giveaway, and yeah, go to my Instagram for all the details and everything. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know of that before I get into it. And then secondly, I do want to let you guys know that I do pay for this stuff with money I make from reselling. I am a reseller. You guys can go watch some of my past videos where I explain what I do, how I do it, give you guys some tips and tricks, all sorts of stuff. So yes, I do make money from reselling, as well as I do cycle through a lot of my old shoes that I don't really wear as much. So like if you watch my last collection video, there are a lot of shoes that aren't here in this video that I have just sold and bought new stuff that in my opinion is a lot better. And then yes, my parents have given me gifts in the past. If you guys want to go watch my Christmas haul videos or my birthday haul videos, you guys can go see some of the things my parents have given me. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say they haven't helped me with stuff in the past. If you guys want to watch those videos, you guys totally can. But enough talking, let's get into the collection. Okay, so we're gonna start off with like kind of the not as hyped, not as crazy stuff, kind of like my Nike basketball shoes that no one really cares about, but they still, you know, they're cool because that's kind of what started me off in shoes. Okay, so first off, I have these Bruce Lee Kobe 5s. These used to be like my grails back when Nike basketball was hype. And I got them, so I still have these. I also have these Kobe 8s, not sure the name of them, but they're really cool colorway. It's like this mint green and kind of purplish maroon. These are really nice, great basketball shoes. Kobe 8s are amazing basketball shoes. And then Kobe 9s, also don't know the name of these, got these a while ago. I got all these a while ago, but yeah, so Kobe 9s, not sure the name, also great basketball shoes. Then I have these Kobe 11 Mamba Day IDs. These are only available on Kobe's last game day, so I'm a huge Kobe fan. He's the GOAT in my opinion. Argue with me down below, I don't really care. As well as a newer release, the Kobe 1 Protros, the Undefeated collab. Also a really great basketball shoe. Right here I have the All-Star Kyrie 1s. These were also pretty old. As well as these custom Nike ID Kyrie 2s. One of my favorites for sure. I made these a long time ago, but I love this colorway that I designed. It's like a mint green and gold kind of colorway. Lastly, Leaning Way of Wade 4, 5? I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, 4. These are really rare actually. This was the first colorway that released in these, and I believe only 250 pairs of each size were made or something crazy like that. But I did cop these back when I was like really into basketball shoes. Don't really have a use for them now, but still have them. And then the last two basketball shoes are the Pantone 29s. I'll show you the other half of the pack later. And then the Adapt BBs in the like original colorway. These are pretty cool. The self-tying is a cool touch, obviously. Okay, yeah, so that's it for the basketball shoes. Just kind of wanted to run through that pretty quickly because you guys probably don't care about that too much. But on to, I'll probably go with my Adidas, because I don't have a ton of Adidas. I kind of sold most of it after it kind of went downhill. And then I'll get into my Jordans, so I'll show you guys all my Jordan 1s, all like my 19 pairs of them, and then kind of the rest of the numbers. And then we can get into the crazy off-whites and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we'll get into that stuff last, but on to the Adidas. I also forgot to mention I have these Gucci slides. These are kind of beat. I wear these a lot, but I don't really know what category these go in, so I'll show you guys right here. And then yeah, onto my Adidas right here. So yeah, right here we have all my 350s. We have the creams, the zebras. I wear both these a ton, mainly the zebras. Probably the best 350 ever. V2 for sure. And then we have the Yebras, or the Frozen Yellows, and then the Beluga 1.0s. This is like one of my first hype shoes. Not my first, but one of my first. And so these mean a lot to me. Okay, so right here I have my only pair of Ultra Boosts. I used to have a couple more. Actually I have a white pair downstairs, the 2.0s, the all white 2.0s. I don't even know what those are though, and they're really beat. No one really cares about those. But we have the Naked Ultra Boost right here, my only pair of Ultra Boosts currently. Really nice. Probably my favorite Ultra Boost of all time, to be honest. But yeah, these are super comfortable. Probably the most comfortable shoe in my collection, probably. And then another insanely comfortable shoe, the Bape NMDs right here. My favorite NMD of all time. No question. These are just so awesome. I don't know why people like the green ones more. In my opinion, these ones are way better. But yeah, the black Bape NMDs are just fire. So yeah, that about wraps up my... Oh wait, one more. Okay, so lastly we have my only pair of Adidas Pharrell NMDs. The red colorway, probably the best colorway, in my opinion, again. But yeah, these are super, super nice. But yeah, now let's get on to the Jordans. I have a lot of these, the most out of all my kind of brands for sure. So yeah, like 19 pairs of Jordan 1s alone, so let's get into those. Okay, so right here you have my Bred 1s. Super, super nice shoe, classic. Have to have it if you're a Jordan 1 collector. Super great leather, awesome shoe, wear this one a lot. Next up we have the Royal 1s. One of my first like big sneaker flips. I ended up with like 7 pairs on release date. Sold them all, kept one. I camped out like 14 hours. But yeah, for sure a memorable shoe. Next up we have the Shadow 1s. I had to complete the set. Really easy shoe to wear. And also a classic, so yeah, Shadow 1s. Next up we have the top 3 Jordan 1s. This is the first ever shoe I resold. I got 2 pairs on release date, sold both of them. I got this one a little bit later, but a super nice shoe nonetheless. Next up we have probably the best quality Jordan 1 of all time, Shattered Backboard 1.0s. Super, super nice shoe. Then we have like people's all-time grails, an extremely, extremely rare shoe, the Igloo Jordan 1s. These are crazy, crazy shoes. Not many people have these at all. There weren't many pairs at all, especially size 8.5. But yeah, these are probably my second favorite shoe in my entire collection. These were actually a Christmas gift, like right after they released. So yeah, huge shout out to my parents for the gift on these. But yeah, just a crazy, crazy shoe you don't see too often. Next up, we have another Grail Jordan 1, Fragment Jordan 1s right here. But yeah, I got these at SneakerCon Houston last year. SneakerCon verified, as you can tell. But yeah, crazy pair of shoes, especially size 8.5. They're super expensive. But I got them for a crazy deal used, and yeah. Next up, we have probably my shoe of the year. Not gonna lie, these are insane. I love these so much. I've already worn these quite a few times, and yeah, for sure my shoe of the year. So, Travis Scott Jordan 1s. Then getting into the Off-White Jordan 1s, we have my section right here. Starting off with the Chicago's, probably my favorite, and for sure one of my favorite shoes in my entire collection. Probably number 3, if I would say so myself. And yeah, just a crazy, crazy shoe. Love these a ton. Wear these a lot. Next up, we have the Off-White Jordan 1 Euro exclusive. These are super, super rare, hard to find, especially my size 8.5. I got these last week at SneakerCon. Huge shout out to whoever sold these to me. I got them for a great deal. Slightly used, but great condition. And again, no doubt, one of my favorite shoes in my entire collection. Next up, we have the Off-White Jordan 1 UNC. You guys have seen these a million times, not going to talk too much about these, but just another great, great shoe. Next up, we have the Not For Resale Jordan 1s in the red colorway, another great shoe from last year, super underrated. The red colorway is fire, super easy to wear, like matches with everything almost, because it's mostly black and white with a little bit of red, and yeah, just another super, super clean and nice shoe. Next up, we have the Gold Top 3 Jordan 1s, aka the Complex Con exclusives, even though they released a little bit later. But yeah, as you can tell, there's no gold toe on this one. This is the top 3, a little bit more rare. Also, I just think it looks better in my opinion. I love the white toe on one, the gold toe on the other. Super big fan of these. And actually, these were another Christmas gift, so huge shout out to my parents for these ones. Another newer release, we have the LA to Chicago Jordan 1s, the SB Jordan 1s. These are crazy. I'm a huge, huge Lakers fan. I know that probably sounds bad because we just got AD. But yeah, I have been a Lakers fan for a very, very long time. You guys can go watch my old videos. I have like a huge Lakers banner in the background. I've been a Lakers fan for an extremely long time, back when we were bad and everything. I'm not gonna mention all that. But yeah, when I saw there was a Lakers themed Jordan 1, I had to pick it up, no question. Then to kind of complete the pack, I have the New York to Paris, I think. Is it Paris to New York or New York to Paris? I don't remember exactly, but one of those two, SB Jordan 1s. Super, super clean, just simple colorway, really easy to wear. Again, haven't laced these ones up either. Then we have the Ochre Yellow Jordan 1s and the Clay Green Jordan 1s from the 6 Rings pack. Both really, really nice and super underrated. Then finally, wrapping up the Jordan 1 collection, we have the Crimson Tints and the Turbo Greens, both newer releases, but super nice nonetheless. Then getting into the other number Jordans, we have my Joker 3s right here. One of my first ever pairs of Jordans, and kind of one shoe that like I really wanted early on, and yeah, these mean a lot to me because they're obviously one of my first pairs. So yeah, I have to keep these in the collection for sure. Next up, we have the Cactus Jack 4s, really nice shoe, not much to say, as well as the OVO 8s. I'm a huge, huge Drake fan, so I had to pick these up. Along with another one down there. Next up, we have my Bred 11s, another one of my most meaningful sneakers, one of my first Jordans, like I said. I think it was my 3rd Jordan I ever got, and really kind of just started off like me collecting hype shoes and stuff that was more valuable. So yeah, these mean a lot to me as well. And then we have the Pantone 11s, in my opinion, the best 11 of all time. I know you guys may argue with that, but it's just my opinion. These are super, super nice. And then rounding out my Jordan collection, I have these OVO 12s. Not a huge 12s fan, but I'm a huge Drake fan, like I said. And this is kind of like one of my first really hype shoes. so these also mean a lot to me. And then finishing out my collection, we have a few like Air Maxes and Dunks and Air Forces and stuff, and then a little bit of designer and some other stuff over there. So, well, yeah, we'll finish off with that, and that's about it. Okay, so here we have my only pair of SBs in my collection. Purple Lobsters, super, super nice. One of my only purple shoes as well. Next up, we have my Sean Wotherspoon Air Max 97 ones. A super, super nice shoe. Really colorful, as you can tell. Kind of changed the game in that sense with using a lot of colors. And I love wearing lots of colors, so these are just perfect for me. Then getting into the Off-White Nike, I have my Air Force Ones in the Volt colorway. I love these shoes a ton, wear these a lot, even though they're kind of bright and hard to wear. I'm a huge fan of Volt. I love the color Volt. But yeah, for sure, one of the best Off-White Nikes. Next up, we have the Off-White Air Force Ones in the black colorway. One of my only all-black shoes, but I picked these up last week at SneakerCon as well. Super, super nice. I can already tell I'll be wearing these ones a lot. And then these are probably like in my top 3 favorite Off-White Nikes of all time. Air Max 90s, the OG colorway. These are so nice. Probably my most worn shoe in my collection. Actually, besides my Zebras have gotten a lot of wear. Besides those, these are probably my most worn pair. I love these a ton, wear these everywhere, so easy to wear, and for sure one of the most underrated from the original 10. And then wrapping up my Off-White Nike section, we have the Blazers in the OG colorway. Great shoe, easy to wear, look really good with like pretty much anything, and yeah, again, one of my favorites for sure. And then I have one pair of these Off-White mainline sneakers. These are the Polo 3.0s, I believe, in the all-white colorway with the little like, you know, black diagonals on the side. Playing on this other side, it's almost like a Van Air Force, if I were to say. Kind of like what it resembles. It's kind of like a Van Air Force, but for sure one of my favorites in my collection. Super simple, really easy to wear, and just a great overall shoe. Then getting into some of my designer shoes, saving probably the best for last. Yeah, we have my Gucci Aces with the snakes on them. You guys have seen these a million times. Super, super common, but also one of my favorites for sure. Really easy to wear, and well, actually surprisingly comfortable. I've heard these aren't super comfortable, but in my opinion, they are comfortable. The only problem though is my laces literally ripped. I don't know what happened, but the people at Gucci said they replace it if I just bring it into the store, so I'll have to go do that. But yeah, again, one of my favorites in my collection. And then for sure, some grails right here. The cream Louis Vuitton Dons, the Kanye Louis Vuitton sneakers. These are super crazy. They just look insane, like with that whole back part right there, and then just the entire shoe is just like royalty is what it feels like. Go watch my Christmas haul to see yeah, these and this other pair. And these are super, super hard to find in my size 8.5. So yeah, for sure one of my favorites in my collection, just because like no one has these. And then to go with the creams, I have the red ones, the red Louis Vuitton Dons. These are the original Red Octobers, if you will. But another one of my favorites for sure. They're kind of hard to wear just because it's an all red, crazy looking shoe, but it's so fire. Super happy to have these in my collection, and yeah, another grail for sure. And then finally, to end off the collection video, I know this is probably really long, and I apologize if I talked a lot or whatever, but I hope you guys enjoyed. But yeah, like I said, to finally wrap it out, we have the Red Octobers, one of my all-time grails, my favorite shoe in my collection. The Red Octobers, just insane. Insane shoe. I actually got these used, no box, no dust bags, for crazy steal. Super happy to have these. I actually got offered 3.1K for these at SneakerCon. I paid 2.8. But yeah, I couldn't sell these. Just these are a grail for me, and a shoe I'll always have in my collection, hopefully. But yeah, just crazy, crazy shoe, and for sure my favorite shoe in my collection. Okay, so that wraps up my entire sneaker collection. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it was somewhat entertaining. And yeah, that took a long time, a lot of energy. My throat's kind of sore after talking that much. But yeah, please make sure to subscribe if you want, you know, sneaker content, reselling content, clothing content, fashion content, whatever, any of that stuff. Please make sure to subscribe. And again, I have a giveaway going on my Instagram, so make sure to go check that out on the screen right here. But yeah, I think that about wraps up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'm out.